Are you moving to the Tri-Cities, Washington, and completely overwhelmed with questions like, what's the difference between each city? Which neighborhood is going to fit me best? What city should I live in? If you're relocating for work and trying to make a decision on which of the cities is going to be the best place to call home, you're in the right place. Because on this video, I'll be going over all the details you need to know to make a decision between the cities of Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland. Let's start at the beginning, which is the Tri-Cities at a glance. The Tri-Cities is actually made up of 4 cities: Kennewick, Pasco, Richland, and West Richland. However, today I'm just going to be going over Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland as they are the largest of the 3 cities and the original namesake, Tri-Cities. One thing to note about being here in the Tri-Cities is that while each city is a separate incorporated city, it is collectively known as the Tri-Cities, and there's a lot of other things that are collective as well. Overall, if you're moving here from out of the area and driving around, you might not even notice where one city ends and the next city begins. Over time, each city has grown and expanded so that now the cities function more like a joint metro area than individual cities. The cities have a lot of things that run jointly together, like Benton Franklin Transit, which is the bus system that runs throughout all of the cities, as well as very good highway systems that connect each city to each other so that it's easy to commute back and forth between all. In 15 to 20 minutes, you can commute to almost anywhere here in the Tri-Cities, making it easy to live in one place and work somewhere else. Another thing to note is that overall, a lot of the actual living here is the same in each city. And what I mean by that is things like outdoor amenities, parks, recreation facilities. Those are pretty much the same city to city. Although each city has private parks and rec departments, you can find similar amenities in each of the areas. Let's start at Richland because I know that some of you are probably moving here for jobs at Pacific Northwest National Lab, which is run by Battelle, or other Hanford contractors, or perhaps coming here for Kadlec and the medical community. All of those are located in Richland, so I'm going to start with Richland today. Here's a good overview of Richland. Richland can be described as science and engineering, schools, and scenic vibes. Why do I say that? Because the city of Richland is home to Pacific Northwest National Lab and the Hanford site, which offers contractor jobs with many amazing engineering and scientific firms. Also, many of the Tri-Cities' top-rated schools are located in Richland. Keep in mind, of course, that we have grade schools located in each of the cities, but some of the very top-rated ones are located there in Richland. And why do I mention scenic vibes? Because the Columbia River is beautiful and runs right through the city of Richland. There are many areas where you can find a house with beautiful river views in Richland, as well as houses up on the bluffs in South Richland that overlook the entire Tri-Cities and give you beautiful views of the Tri-Cities as a whole from your front windows. Richland is home to amazing riverfront parks, a beautiful bike and walking path that runs the entire length of Central and North Richland, from the southern end of Central Richland all the way to the north end where the Hanford site begins. Additionally, if you are a lover of historic homes and history, Richland is the place to be. Central and North Richland are home to an abundance of alphabet homes. Check out one of my other videos for information on that. The alphabet homes were put in by the government at the time of the Hanford site being active, and they boast amazing history that you can live in, as well as being beautiful homes with character, many of them located near the riverfront parks or even with riverfront views. So pros for the city of Richland are going to be an abundance of beautiful historic homes located near the rivers and easy commutes to Pacific Northwest National Lab, the Hanford site, and the Kadlec Medical Campus. Some of the cons to being in Richland is if you want to be located in Central or North Richland, there is very few opportunities for new construction. However, if you go down to South Richland, there are lots of opportunities for new construction available. Now on to the city of Kennewick. What are 3 words we could use to describe the city of Kennewick? Central, convenient, and growing fast. The city of Kennewick is centrally located and also boasts being kind of the central shopping district for the Tri-Cities, Washington. The mall, many of the big box stores, and the Toyota Center, where you will find off-Broadway shows, concerts, and other large events held, as well as the Tri-City American hockey team. Also, the Tri-Cities Convention Center is located in Kennewick. Kennewick boasts an abundance of housing, everything from entry-level starting homes all the way up to luxury homes. New construction, resale, townhomes, and condos are available in Kennewick, and golf course living is also an opportunity. One of the newer areas of the Tri-Cities that is rapidly growing is known as the Southridge Development Area that is also located in Kennewick. So your pros for Kennewick: an abundance of different housing options, easy access to shopping, dining, and events. But your cons: it's a busier area, there's a little more traffic, and some of the neighborhoods are a little harder to get out of to the main highways, making your commute time sometimes take just a little bit longer, depending on where your job is located. Now on to the city of Pasco. What are 3 words I would use to describe the city of Pasco? Space, value, and up-and-coming energy. The city of Pasco is growing like wildfire. It is expanding rapidly with lots of new housing opportunities. New construction opportunities abound, both in single-family homes and townhome opportunities. There are some great new communities, some fabulous new schools, and lots of good shopping and dining available in the West Pasco area. The East Pasco area has history, culture, and the availability of lower-priced housing if you're trying to get into the housing market at a lower price point. Pasco also offers some beautiful riverfront parks, some great recreational amenities, and exciting events throughout the year held at the Hapo Center, as well as baseball fields and other community recreation facilities, and the Tri-Cities Dust Devil baseball team. Pasco is also home to the Tri-Cities Regional Airport, offering many daily direct flight services to places like Seattle, Denver, Salt Lake City, and many more. The pros for Pasco: affordable new construction, larger lots in many of the houses, and more open, sprawling spaces. Cons to the city of Pasco: a farther commute time to places like Pacific Northwest National Lab and the Washington State University campus. More newer construction meaning less mature landscaping and large trees, so less greenery and more of that desert feel, and farther from places like the mall and the larger shopping centers, but keeping in mind that there is lots of opportunities for shopping and dining in Pasco. So overall, you can see there are features and amenities that are great in all 3 cities, with some pros and cons to each. Location to your work, what schools you might be looking for your kids, and what amenities are most appealing to you is really going to be the driver of which city you choose. And here's a bonus tip for you. When it comes to the Tri-Cities, don't choose your city by Google Maps alone. Look into the amenities, features, and vibe that each city offers and then make a choice. Because the commutes can be fairly easy from any area of the Tri-Cities, looking at the vibe of the city, the cost of the housing, and the amenities that are most important to you and your family is the best way to make an informed decision about which city might be right for you. And if you still can't decide, I highly suggest you come out for an informational community research tour. As a relocation specialist and real estate broker here in the Tri-Cities, I offer clients the ability to take an in-person community tour with me where I can personally take you around and show you each of the cities and answer any questions you have on moving to our community. I'm Hillary Templin, a relocation specialist and real estate broker, and I'm here to help with all your questions as you make the big move to our area. If you need someone to walk you through what it's like to live here in the Tri-Cities and the steps you need to take for a successful move, I'd be happy to answer those for you. And when you need more information, check out my playlist with lots of information on relocating to the Tri-Cities, Washington. I look forward to helping you and your family with your upcoming move.